That's beautiful. You'd love to do that, wouldn't you? Major Lake. Major Lake's on the west coast of Vancouver Island. It's in the Clayoquot watershed.
Your campsite must be at the other end.
And there's only 2 ways out.
Yeah, by foot. Doesn't touch down yet. It's kind of surfing along here.
Where's that? Yeah, baby. I'll have a seat right in front for you, actually.
Are you ready to rock and roll here?
Yeah.
They are very comfortable.
Very comfortable.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'd like to welcome you all and thank you for coming. It is the hottest day of the year, and I totally appreciate the fact that you decided instead to some cool oasis of literary erudition instead of being out enjoying yourself. I'd like to thank a bunch of people for helping me set this up. The first is Darby Love, who's sitting in the back corner there, who I only met today, but she's been responsible for the last 3 readings I did, and has graciously allowed me to come back, which, you know, may be a testimony to her judgment. That's good. I'd also like to thank my good friend and nuclear physicist and audiovisual expert Murray Welty, who, as usual, has brought his expertise to my desperation. And it's Murray's 65th birthday tomorrow, so could you give him a round of applause? He made it. And then finally, I'd like to thank my lovely assistant, who I always thank. Consequences are always quite dire. So, as I said, this is the 4th reading I've given here. This book only took me 4 months to write. But in some ways, I think it's actually one of my better expositions. And you may well ask, because I have been asked, what's it about? And then I would say, it's about transcendence. And then you would say, the transcendence. The transcendence of what? And I would say it's the transcendence of what it's about. And then you would say, well, that doesn't make any sense. And then I would say, and when did you become a literary critic without reading the book? Anyway. So the book is actually a book of fiction. No matter who in the room might tell you otherwise, coming in or going out, this is a work of fiction. Okay, so none of the characters in this book are real, or else they're very real at times. It's a story of 2 friends a young, keen, visionary general physician named Tic Tac, and an old, curmudgeonly, grumpy medical specialist. Did I mention this was a work of fiction? Named Papa Smurf. And over the course of 3 decades, in as many continents, these two guys go off on adventures. They go down the Meiji River with other people, and they go, and that happened in 1994. In 1998, they take a group of physicians and they go to the Himalayas, both Nepal and Tibet. And in 2003, they go by themselves, because it was effectively by themselves, down the Amazon, where one of them almost succumbed to unnatural forces of a Vietnam veteran in training. And in 2014, they went to Tic Tac's cabin in Johnson Strait near Port Nevin. And that's where the book sort of comes to a close. So you may well ask, well, if it's a book of fiction, how come you got the dates so right? And I would say, well, it's just kind of a fluke. And then you'd say, well, if it was a book of fiction and you got the dates so right, you must have pictures. And I would go, well, I might have pictures. And then you would go, or I would go, do you want to see the pictures? And you would go,
Sure.
Yeah.
all right, can somebody hit the lights? And if this might start too loud because I haven't really practiced this, but I'm going to give you a 6-minute slideshow just to get you in the mood for Stout Men, and then I'll do the reading. Everybody ready? I did, it's good. Okay, I got it. Don't worry about it. It's my one technical expertise is going. Here we go.
When there's not always rain, there'll be days like this. When there's no one complaining, there'll be days like this. Everything falls into place like the flick of the switch. Well, my mama told me there'll be days like this. When you don't need to worry, there'll be days like this. When no one's in a hurry, there'll be days like this. When you don't get betrayed by that old Judas cousin. Oh, my mama told me there'll be days like this. When you don't need an answer, there'll be days like this. When you don't need a chance, there'll be days like this. When all the parts of the puzzle start to look like they fit me, then I must remember there'll be days like this. Tricks. When you don't have no free lovers the changes, how everything is. Well, my mama told me there'll be days like this.
Horror and moral terror are your friends.
This is the end, beautiful friend. This is the end, my